Well, I've known since I was a little girl that I've wanted to be a teacher. It's the only thing I've ever wanted to be. When I graduated from college, I actually had a kinesiology and physical education degree. So my first 3 years of teaching were as a PE teacher, but in order to make me full-time, they had me fill in on a couple of classes of ESL. And as soon as I started teaching English to students who were still learning English, I realized that that was what I actually wanted to do. So when I met my husband and was moving to Greeley, those were the jobs I applied for, was to be a teacher for students who are learning English. To be honest, my classroom is beyond my wildest dreams. It's exactly what I've wanted, to have so many different languages and so many different cultures. But who would have thought even 7 years ago that we'd ever have a community like this in Greeley? So yeah, it's absolutely beyond my wildest imagination. One of the difficulties that I face is that you're not just teaching language and academics, you're teaching culture as well. And we start from the very beginning with teaching students about what do they need to do to become part of our society, and what are the cultural norms. Some students have some exposure to English through maybe in the refugee camps, volunteers who spoke English have spoken to them, so they might have some kind of very basic English, and other students who've had almost no exposure to English whatsoever. Students who come from a background where the alphabet in their language is completely different than the English alphabet, or students who've never learned to read and write even in their own language. That can be so difficult for students to come from, essentially a life of chaos and a life of never being sure that you were safe, never being sure where your next meal would come from, and then coming to a place where you're expected to sit down and do your homework and behave appropriately at a desk. And it's such a big leap. But on the other hand, I think it's also what makes our students so strong. And the fact that they can overcome that is unbelievable. And it's the reason why I love my job, because I feel like I work with students that I truly admire. And I look at those students and I think, I don't know that I could be as strong as they were. And I don't know that I could be as brave as they are every single day, to be 16 or 17 years old and come to school in a new country, in a new culture, not having been in school before, and be brave enough to come and come again every day, no matter how difficult it is. I find that to be unbelievable. Why? Why? Look in the book. What did he do? Why is his life bad? You're right. Yes, his life is bad, but why? So, what did he do? Why is he in the jail now?
Porque cometió un crimen.
What? What crime?
I don't know.
Well, look back in the book. Look in the book. What crime did he commit? Look and see.
Thinking about this, I don't know.
Well, we talk about school all the time because we were talking yesterday that this is what we love, and I feel that we're so lucky because not everybody gets to do a job that they absolutely love to go to. And I feel like we're so lucky to be in the district we're in. My children both go to school in this district, and we love it here. And so it carries into our home because it's our passion, and it's not just our job, it's our hobby, it's what we love. And both of us feel like this is our way, that one of the ways that we serve God, that we feel like this is something that we do with our whole heart. I wouldn't be here, and my kids wouldn't be in this district if we didn't believe that this wasn't a great place. That's why we're here, and that's why we stay. But I guess the misconception that I would address is that great things go on here. This is a great place to learn no matter who you are, whether you're a student coming in and just learning English, or whether you're a very, very gifted student. And I see kids on both ends, and I can tell you that I truly feel that for every student, this is a great place to be. And I feel confident in my children being here, and I feel good when I enroll a new student. I honestly feel like they're in the right place, and we're doing the right things that are going to help make them better and help give them a good education and a good foundation for their future.